Hello everyone. In this lecture, we will learn about mkdir command. And as if you have gone to the theory part, there we have studied in the previous video that mkdir command is used to make a directory, that is to create a directory. Now we have ls command, which displays all the files and directories available in your present working directory. When I press this, you can see that there are different files and directories being displayed. Now, which one of them are directories and which of them are files? So those which are represented in blue color are represented as your directory. So you can see that BP, desktop, downloads, documents, music, pictures, public templates, and videos are your directory. And this hello.txt is your normal file. And then num.sh is a special type of file, which is a script file where we have done some shell coding, right? And then when you come to your GUI interface, there you can see that your directories represent your folders. Like when you work in Windows, we call these directories as folders, but in Linux we call it as directories. And then this is the text file that I have shown you. So this is the GUI for the text, and this is for the shell file. So all of them are represented in a different way, right? So now when I come back to this, now we will understand how to create a directory. And the command used to create a directory is mkdir. And once we have created the directory, again we will use this ls option to see whether the directory has been created or not. So I write mkdir means make directory, and then I name the directory. Let's say if I name the directory as new folder, okay, and when I press, now let's see whether it has been created or not. So for that, if you have to see it from the terminal itself, you have to write ls, and now you can see that this new folder has been created, right? And when you go back here and you see that this new folder has been created or not, so simply just see new folder has been created, but this new folder is empty, right? So there is no content available in your folder, in your directory. So this mkdir creates a empty directory. There is nothing available inside the directory. Now, what if you want to create more than one directory? Is it possible to create with the same command in the same line? So now let's see. If you want to create more than one directory, so what you will do is you will again use the same command mkdir with space. You are going to write the name of the first directory. Let's say I name it as dir1, and then with space I'm going to write the name of the second directory. Then similarly dir3 space dir4. So in this way we can create any number of directories with the same command, and we have to keep a space between the different directory names, and all these directories will be created at the same time. Now when I press enter, and again when I use this ls option, you can see that all these directories have been created. You can see that dir1, dir2, dir3, and dir4. So all these four directories have been created, and as I've told you earlier, directory is represented by blue color. So all these are represented by blue color. Similarly, this new folder is also represented by blue color. Now let's see here also. So directory 1, 2, 3, and directory 4 have been created at the same time, but all these directories are empty directories. Now, what if you want to create a directory inside a directory? So for that, let's pick some directory that we have recently created. So I choose new folder, and I have already shown you that this directory is empty. So I want to create a subdirectory, that is a directory inside a directory. So for that, what will I do is I will use the same command mkdir. So first of all, I'll name the directory in which I have to create the directory. So I name it as new folder, and inside this I have to create a new directory. So I use this /, and after that I will name the new directory that I have to create, and let's say I name it as folder 1. Now let me show you once again so that you don't have any doubt. So if I show you this new folder, this is empty, right? This is empty. But now when I press enter, you can see that a directory has been created inside this new folder. Now let's come back to this, and you can see that inside this new folder, a folder 1 has been created, a subdirectory has been created, right? But for that, what we have to do is this new folder has to be already created in the present working directory, then only this command is going to work. So if this new folder is not there in the directory, and if you are creating this for the first time and then the subdirectory also for the first time, then it is going to give you error, and that I'm going to show you just after a few seconds. Now see, Now, if I want to see it from the terminal itself, this is what I have shown you through that GUI based system. But now when if I have to see this through the system only, so for that we have a command cd. And this is the tutorial in which I will be teaching you all the commands in detail. So there is one more library. If you go to my YouTube channel, in that I have explained all the basic commands. And so if you can go through all the basic commands, and then if you come here, then it will be very helpful for you. So I have already explained cd command there, so you can refer those videos if you want. But otherwise, in the coming lectures, I will be also explaining you this cd command in detail. So cd command is used to change the directory. Now recently, if I talk about pwd command, that also I have explained in the previous videos in the basic Linux command. So there you can go and see. But if I write pwd, it is going to give me the present working directory. Now what is the present working directory? This home is your present working directory, inside which all these folders and files are available. Now I have to go to new folder specifically to see this folder is there or not, because if I write ls, it is going to display all the files and directories which are available in the present working directory. But what if I want to see folder? You can see that new folder is being displayed here, but we don't see folder here. Because for that, first of all, you have to go to new folder, and after reaching to new folder, if I use this ls command, then it will show me the files and folders available in this new folder. So for that, what I'll do, I'll simply use this cd command, and with space I'm going to write the name of the directory where I want to move. So I'm going to see new folder. Now you can see that now I am inside this new folder. So this shows that I'm inside this new folder. And now if you use this ls command, you will find that this folder 1 is visible, right? So I told you two ways. Directly you go to that through GUI, you can see. But here, if you want to control everything through your Linux terminal, then you can see it from here also. So you need to change the directory to see the subdirectory created inside this directory, right? I hope it is very clear to you. Now you want to once again come back to your present working directory. So you will write cd and you will come back to the previous directory, means that is your current working directory. Now I'm clearing the scheme because we have to do so many other things. So now in the previous example, I have created, earlier new folder was created, but this was already created in which I have created folder 1. But now what I'll do is I'll tell you one option with the help of which you can create the new directory as well as a subdirectory inside it. So let me show you that. So if I, let's say, if I write mkdir, and after that, let's say I write x, I'm creating a new directory x, and inside that directory I want to create y. So means, first of all, directory x will be created, and inside that x, y has to be created. That is a subdirectory of x. So now how is it possible? Is it possible with the same command? Now let's see. Now see, it is not possible. Cannot create directory xy. No such file or directory exists. It is not possible. So we have to add something to this. We have to add some option to this command. And how are you going to add it? Simply, you have to use this command, and here you have to add an option. And what is that? What is that option you have to add? You have to write -p. So if you write this, it is possible. And I'll show you that x and y are not at all there in your present working directory. There is no x and y available here. But once you type it, it is possible. Now, as I've told you, if you do it this way, it is not possible. But if you write this -p option, it is possible. And let's see. Now, because there is no error, it means it has been created. Now, if you write ls, you can see x has been created, but you can't see y because y is present inside x. So you have to change the directory to x, and then only you can see it. But let's see whether x has been created or not. You can see x has been created, right? But what about y? Y is inside x. Now see, y is inside x. I hope it is very clear to you. Now what you will do is, if you want to see this through your terminal, as I've told you, you have x. X has been created, right? So this x has been created. So first x is creator. Now we will change the directory to x. And when I change the directory to x, now we are inside x, right? Now if I use this ls command, and if you now press enter, you can see that inside this x, y is available. Y subdirectory is available. So I hope it is very clear to you. Now in this way, inside one directory, you can create another directory. So there are two ways. Initially your directory is available, and you create a subdirectory inside it with the help of simply like this. You can simply create, this command will work If X is already there in the sub present working directory, then you can simply use Y and you can create Y inside X. But if you have to create X and Y for the first time, then first X will be created and then Y will be created, because both are not there in the present working directory. For that, you have to use this option -P. Now this is very clear, right? So when X, Y is being created, so you can control through your Linux terminal as well as you can go through the GUI to better understand what is happening. Now, let me press CD again. As I've told you, you have to go back to your present working directory. Now we are again into the present working directory. Now let me clear the screen so better understand the different subdirectories that we have to create. So here I have just created one subdirectory inside a directory. So now let's create more than one directory. So if I write mkdir, and then I am creating, first of all, I am creating the directory A. As you can see, if I use ls, you can see that there is no subdirectory. There is no directory A, not available. So we are creating this for the first time. So I write mkdir. And then what I write? I write A. Inside A, I want to create B. Inside B, I want to create C. Inside C, I want to create E. Inside E, I want to create. Inside C, I want to create D. And inside D, I want to create E. Inside E, I want to create F. Now see what is going to happen. Is it possible? No, it is not possible, because earlier also I have told you if this directory A is new, and so for that, first of all, we have to use that option. What is that option? That option is -P. Simple. And if you do so, you can see that all the directories are created. But let me know which directory will be visible to you in the present working directory. Just think of it. Only A will be visible, right? Very good. Now see, if A is created, then you have to go to the directory A, and then you will see inside A, B is there, inside B, C is there. So let me show you that with the help of this. Now let me show you ls. Now you can see that A has been created. The directory A has been created. You can see A is being created or not. Yes, A is created, right? So this time I will be showing you through this terminal, and then I'll be going to the GUI. So let me show you that. So first of all, as I've told you, if you write ls, A is visible to you. So, but what is available in A? For that, we have to change the directory. So I write cda, and I write cda, you are now into directory A, right? So what is available in A? B is available in A, right? Now see, if I write cd, then I am going to B. You can use this also, like there are two ways. If you write cd space A, or if you write cd space B, this /, both are going to work. You can write either way, that suits you. So now if I write do this, so earlier we were inside A, now we are inside B. So now once again, if I use ls command, you can see inside B what is present? C is present. Similarly, I'm going to change the directory once again. So I'm this time going to write C. Now we are inside the C directory, subdirectory, and then if I write ls, inside C what is available? D is available, right? Again, I'm going to change the directory. I write D. I'm inside which directory? Inside D directory now. And then if I write ls, you can see inside D, E is available, right? Then again, if I write cd E, and inside E, what is available? Let's see, ls, F is available. Now, once again, if I change the directory, I write cdf. Now let's see what is available. Now we are inside this F subdirectory, and what is available in this? Nothing is available, because as we know that nothing is available in that case. So see, can you see the structure? Recursive structure. We first created A, then inside A, B was created, inside B, C was created, then D, E, and F. Now let's go to this GUI interface and see what is happening. So we have created A, inside A, B is there, inside B, C is there, inside C, D is there, inside D, E is there, and inside E, F is there. But what is there inside F? Nothing, right? So you can see this recursive loop of these subdirectories. So A, F inside E, E inside D, D inside C, C inside B, and B inside A, right? I hope it's very clear to you. Now, what you want to do is you want to go to the previous directories, and then finally you have to go to the present working directory. So if I write cd ... so I'm going to the previous directory. So what is happening is cd space ... means you are going one directory you are going to the previous directory, just one directory back. Again, I'm using the same command. Where will I go? Currently, I am in E, so I'll be going to D. Again, I press the same command. I'm going back to C. Again, I am pressing this. I am currently on C, and if I again press this command, I'll go back to B. Now I am in B directory. I press the same command, and then you can see that I will reach to A. Now I am inside A, but again I press the same command. Where will I reach? I will reach to the present working directory. So this is the way how we are recursively going to this. But let me show you one more thing. So if you are writing like this, if you are going to A, then if in this again you are going to B, right? Then what you are doing is, then you are changing the directories and going that way. Again, you are going to D, and then again you are going to E, and then you are going to F, and then you are going to, simply you have reached all the directories. Now, if you want to directly go to your present working directory, so if you want to go just to the previous directory, you are writing CD space these double dots or two periods. But if you want to directly jump to your present working directory, what you need to write is CD, simple, and you go back to the present working directory. So this was all about the CD command. But in CD command, I will explain you everything in very detail. So just wait for the coming lectures. But now, let me show you one more interesting thing. Let's clear the screen. Now the last command of this session is very interesting command. If I write ls, you can see all the directories, but you can't see what is available inside A. You can't see what is available inside this new folder that we have created, because we know that inside A there is B, inside B there is C, inside C there is D, and so on. Similarly, we also know that inside new folder, what is there? Inside new folder, folder 1 is there. So how can we get the information of the subdirectories, right? So there is a very important command that you all should know to better understand what is happening inside the directories. So the command is ls. Ls command shows you just the directories names which are present, but the root, they are going to display you the root directory. But if you want to see the subdirectories also, you will write ls, and then you are going to write hyphen, and what is that? R. R means recursively it is going inside all the directories present inside the directory, right? All the subdirectories will be shown to you. Now let's press it and see the structure. Now let me make you understand what is happening here. As I've told you here also, if you want to see the subdirectories, so can you see that? Let me show you. Now can you see this tree structure? Inside A, B is there. Inside A, then B is there. Inside B, C is there. Inside C, D is there. So in this page is showing you everything in detail. So this is the tree structure of this subdirectory A, B, C, D, E. But it is showing stepwise how it has happened, right? So this is how you can, with the help of this command, see the different commands, different subdirectories available inside a directory, right? So it is telling you about, like in Deepti, Deepu has been created, right? Similarly, in new folder, as I have shown you currently, that we created new folder, and inside what was available? Folder was available, right? And this is the tree structure. So inside new folder, folder 1 was there. So this was all about, and similarly, I told you in X, what was there? Y we created Y inside X. So, and this is showing you the recursive nature of the directories. So subdirectories inside directories are also visible with the help of this command, and this is very, very important command. So please take care, remember it, and practice all these commands that I have taught you in this today's session, so that you are able to understand the coming commands in future. So in the next lecture, we will be learning about touch command, which is going to create files. So just like as I've told you, if you see ls, so one more thing is these commands are case sensitive. So I have written here capital ls. It is not going to display the result because for this it is not defined. That is why it is saying command not found. So let me show you. If you write ls, now you can see all the files and directories are available here. Now I have shown you how to create the directories, but I will now in the next lecture show you how to create a file. All right. So till then, stay tuned to my lectures. Thank you so much. Happy learning.